Well, we want to welcome you to tonight's basketball game between the Puxico Indians and the Hayti Indians. One of the Indians teams are going to win tonight.
I like the Indians to win. Like I said, every now and then I got a prediction that's right. Indians will win this game.
I'm Bill Hampton along with Terry McVeigh. We're at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. This is the first game of the semifinal action in the winner's bracket. The winner will advance to the championship game to play the winner of the Donovan-Malden game, which will follow. Kim Stokes is on camera tonight. We want to tell you this game brought to you in part by Allen Christian Motors. Also, Welch, Todd, and Parker. Historic Downtown Dexter, Glen St. Rector, Kennett, and Paragould, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Three Rivers Community College, and A-Plus Medical. Referees tonight's game are Tim Harmon, Joe Bill Davis, and I can't stand
Bobby Godwin.
I happen to know those three.
All good. Like they usually have in this tournament, they good a good experienced officiating crew. And speaking of officials, we got three officials tonight. I was listening to the broadcast of the Cape tournament, and they have just now gone. For the last two rounds, they do three, but for years and years, they've just gone with two officials. It's supposed to be the premier basketball tournament, and this year it is. It's the premier high school tournament in this area, and they've only used two officials up until recently.
And they play on the college courts 10 feet longer.
And they play on college courts.
It's tough on those officials. The way these student athletes play today, all above the rim, it's tough.
And as fast and as big and as physical as the teams are, they need three officials. And I guess they save a couple of bucks a game.
Puxico Indians, coached by Josh Dowdy. His first year as head coach, Dexter graduate.
Jay Hahn, a 5'8" senior.
Boy, he's a great shooter.
John Smith, a fine sophomore.
I enjoyed watching him play last year his freshman year.
Matt Allison, a 5'9" senior.
Get a lot out of him for his height. This young man here is 6'5" or 6'6" and shoots the ball as well as anybody from the three-point line.
He's hit 3 or 4 in every game.
Oh, every game.
And David Crane, a 6'3" senior, has been big underneath for Puxico. Hayti coached by Philip Taylor, assisted by Bart Chance. Denzel Pressberry, a 6'1" junior. A 6-foot senior, Sean Jones. Domestic Gooden, a 6-foot senior. And the big boy underneath, who's really had a good tournament, is 6'6" senior Williams Cooper. My understanding that look at the size of Cooper is my understanding that he's going to be going to play football at Kansas.
That's what Kansas State. And now I've heard that may not happen.
Well, he's got the body to go somewhere. Of course, if he's going to be a lineman, he's going to fill out. But he's got the body and the athletic ability to play somewhere. Of course, he can go to that football juggernaut Kansas, the football tradition since September.
I saw that sign at the Missouri-Kansas game at Kansas City on TV. I saw that football tradition since September.
Well, that's the best sign of the whole night.
It was. Hayti controls the tip, goes in and scores very quickly. Man, oh man.
Denzel Presbury with the score and one.
4 seconds, they're up 2-0. Chance to make it 3, and this is great to see. They're pulling out the bleachers at the north end of the Puxico gym. They've got an overflow crowd, standing room only, for this tournament tonight.
Misses the free throw. Yeah, usually they don't start pulling out the bleachers till the last night.
That's right.
But they're going to need them with Malden playing the next game. Malden and Donovan travels well. They bring people with them.
Well, you got winning traditions there, and that's going to be a rematch of last year's championship game.
The last 2 years' championship game, I believe.
That's right. Allison with the ball for Puxico.
Hayti in a man-to-man, and Hayti is quick. Of course, you look at the seedings and look at what happened up until this tournament started. Puxico's not supposed to be playing tonight. They were coming in at the 12th seed. Hayti is a well-deserved number 1 seed. but Puxico keeps beating people.
That's right.
And not by a couple of points. They've had good sound victories. Motion offense. Allison ball fake to the corner, and it's a 2-2 game.
Matt Allison, a great shooter. Likes to shoot from three-point line, but had to come inside that time, knocked it down.
Hayti looks like it's going to play a high-low, get Cooper on the post. He moves to the lane. Nice soft shot, doesn't go, but on the weak side rebound is
Presbury.
Denzel Presbury with his second bucket, 4th point.
Jahan across the court. Oh, nice dishing, and gets the ball too. Smith has it blocked by
Hamilton. Good spin move, and it drops down for the a very athletic move by Domestic Gooden. Makes the ball 6-2. Cooper with the foul, and he hits the ball. He hits the floor hard.
Talk about how hard that floor is. I think he softened it up just a little bit.
I think it moved a little bit. They've got a Richter scale somewhere in this area, and I think it at least had a blip.
He's hurting. I mean, he took a lick, and I don't mean to be. I'm not laughing at him. I don't want anybody to think that. He is a fine athlete and a fine young man.
Matt Allison got the foul. That's his second foul. That's a minute and a half into the game. Matt Allison, their floor leader, only has 2 fouls.
Puxico does not need him in foul trouble. Hamilton from 3 buries it.
Hayti is off to a good quick start. It's just like they did last night against Portageville. They smoked them early.
Well, I talked to Al Jackson last night after the game, and I said, boy, your team looked good tonight. He said, it's the best we played all year. And he said, maybe we'll put it together.
I think they are putting it together. Nice block inside by Presbury. They're showing their athleticism early.
Well, I think that they're here and they see the crowd and the people are in it, and they want to do well in front of a big crowd. Smith with a nice fake, puts it up and in, gets the roll. I enjoyed watching this young man play. As he is a freshman, he just continues to mature.
He said a nice fake, got the ball to roll in. Foul on Cooper. His first, team first. Smith tried to make it a 3-point play. A little short on the free throw. Hayti doesn't slow it up too much. 3-pointer. Allison with the rebound.
Jones that time with that missed 3-pointer. Smith with the ball. Gets it to Allison.
Allison out to Hahn. Hahn for 3 straight on, and it's blocked.
Yeah, it was a tip there.
Tipped by Presbury. Jones to Presbury, and he's going to put up the 3 and count it. Rattles it in.
Oh, I tell you what, Hayti's, they're going to be tough tonight. They've already.
Denzel Presbury has 7 points already. They're ahead 12-4.
You can tell that they're going to be tough tonight. McClure for 3.
And he knocks it down. A nice set shot by McClure. As you alluded early in the broadcast, he's listed at 6'4", but his main scoring threat is from the wing and on the side from the 3-point line.
Nice block out that time by McClure on the missed shot.
Domestic
from
Gooden with the
Hayti.
foul. His first, team second. Hayti was going to pressure full court. Be his own, get a press. Handled well by Puxico. Drive Smith challenges Cooper, and Cooper says, don't have any of that down here. That's 6-1 against 6-6. Jerome Covington enters the game for Hayti, replacing Sean Jones. Puxico inbound from underneath their basket. Allison will trigger the play.
Coach Taylor will sub quite a bit with his bench tonight. As fast as they play, they have to. Referee couldn't get out of the way, Joe Bill Davis. And the referee is in play. We saw that last night.
The referee's part of the court.
That's right. Saw that in the Malden Burning game at mid-court in that fourth quarter.
1-3-1 zone by Puxico. Hayti slowing it up. They're going to look for the good shot. Moved by Cooper. He decides he's going to be a three-point shooter, and he knocks the bottom out. Nothing but net by Williams Cooper.
And he has such a soft shot to be such a big guy.
Steal by Covington. Back to Cooper. He's going to do it again. That's going to be off. But again, Covington underneath, put back, good.
Hayti up by 10 with 3:55 to go in this first period.
Right now, Hayti is just too athletic and too quick for Puxico.
Allison with a fake.
Nice fake. Free throw line, a nice roll. Matt Allison with his fourth point. 3:30 left in the first quarter, and it's 17-9 in favor of Hayti. The seedings are right so far on this one. Rebound out to Hahn on this three-pointer by Presbury. Puxico is wanting to get up and down the court. Crane in the corner. Williams Cooper out on him. Deflected out of bounds by Presbury. Ball will get back to Puxico.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, so or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Now inbound in front of the Hayti bench.
Puxico trying to get good ball movement. They got good spacing right now. Smith with the ball out front. Gives it to Allison. Down low to McClure from 12. Scores it.
That's a short shot for him.
Yes.
He has 5. Timeout.
Philip Taylor, the coach of Hayti, not happy with their defense right now as Puxico comes back in the game. 17-11 with 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Hayti on top of Puxico. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
So far, this game was kind of a repeat of the Hayti game from last night against Portageville. They came out with their pressure and their quickness and athletic ability and blitzed their opponent early. Puxico has now fought back. They're going to get back. They're going to get in the pace of their game. Puxico is going to have to slow down the pace. They're not going to be able to run with Hayti, and they know it. They're going to have to work the ball inside to see if they can get some buckets to Crane, and also they're going to have to hit three-pointers. They're not going to match up athletically.
Well, there's very few teams that can run with Hayti. I think Malden can. I think Donovan can. But other than that, there's not many that can. Nice soft shot that time by Jamestic Gooden.
He has 4 in the quarter.
Allison breaks it across the timeline to Hahn for 3 in the corner. Gets it.
That's going to keep him in the game.
Jay Hahn.
That's the kind of thing they're going to have to do. They're going to have to drive the lane and kick out.
Jay Hahn, when he gets hot, folks, he can shoot with any of them from the 3.
And that can keep Puxico in this game. A spin move by a beautiful spin with the hand.
Beautiful. Use that backboard. 21-14, 2 minutes to go in the first period. Smith inside, puts it up. Will not go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. John Smith, a sophomore, he's a lefty.
Fouls on Jerome Covington, his first, team third. Smith, a rare miss from the line. But he's 0 for 2 so far.
Yes.
He's a good shooter, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the last one he misses in this game.
I don't know that he missed one last night. So you're right, he is a good free throw shooter. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter, 21-15. Hayti on top of Puxico. Puxico hanging in there.
Presbury gets it out.
Oh, what a move. What a move that time by Jamestic Gooden.
He now has 6 in the quarter.
Puxico had the numbers, couldn't get it going. Allison to Hahn for 3. He strokes it
again.
Boy, he's got a good stroke, does he?
He just got a.
Oh.
He sets his feet. He squares up the basket. And just nice pronation on the wrist. Good stroke.
Got that wrist cocked just right, or that
Puxico
wrist.
Gets in a 3-2 zone. Cooper underneath. Nice move around McClure. Good hands around the bucket.
1 minute to go in this first quarter. 25-18. Hayti on top of Puxico by 7.
Smith down the line. And he draws the foul. That time, Puxico was able to draw Cooper out to the head of the key, and that opened up the middle. Smith was able to get in behind it and drive to the lane, draw the foul. First foul on Presbury, 14th foul. Smith will shoot 2.
Knocks that down. Simmons in for Hayti. Going out is Gooden.
Gooden leads with 6 points.
25-19, 52 seconds to go in this first and opening period of this game.
That one doesn't go, but there's McClure to try to clean it up. Hamilton was on the line. Ball goes back to Puxico underneath their basket. 48.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Puxico's hanging in this game.
Well, it'd been easy for them to fold the tent when they got down 10.
Again, Smith draws the foul. George Hamilton with the foul. Smith will go back to the line. This will be his 6th and 7th attempts here in the first quarter.
How many has he hit?
2.
He's 2 for 5.
That gets him up to 3 for 6. He'll try to make it a 4-point game.
25-20, 47 seconds to go. Luster in for Hayti. Hamilton out for a breather.
John Smith now has 6 points in the quarter, and it's only a 4-point deficit. And Cooper drives the baseline. That's nice turnaround, gets it back. Nice soft touch. Crane controls the board, gets it out to Smith. He's going to take it down and wisely pull it up. He didn't have the numbers.
Hans posted up in the corner. They're trying to get it to him.
Nobody's seeing him.
Cooper gets out on him. He won't be shooting over him.
No.
15 seconds to go. Puxico with the ball. Trail by 4. First quarter. McClure inside.
Crane from the free throw line and knocks it down. Nice shot by David Crane. His first 2 points. He shows a little outside of belt. And a 3-point play at the buzzer.
Covington with a hope and a prayer that got answered. 28-23 to end the first quarter as Hayti is leading the Puxico Indians. We've got timeout on the floor in between quarters. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people. I only have Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Well, Terry, if that one hadn't gone...
If that one hadn't gone, it's a 2-point game. That's Hayti comes out. It's like shock and awe. They come out with the B-1 bombers and leave everybody in their dust. But then Puxico's just hanging in and just keeps plugging and plugging. Puxico goes to the line 7 times that quarter and. Converts, and plus they hit 3 threes. So Puxico's hanging in this game. They're going to get the ball to start the second quarter. One difference I think with this Hayti team and Hayti teams we've seen in the past is Hayti always has good athletes, but this year they have good basketball players.
Well said. Allison with the ball to start the second quarter for Puxico.
He runs into Cooper and says, I think I'll take it outside.
Smith inside.
Again, goes to the line. Smith is going to press the issue.
Blocking foul that time on Jerome Covington, number 35.
That's his second.
Smith to the line to shoot 2. Hamilton and Presbury back in. Covington and Simmons out for Hayti.
And this is how Puxico is going to stay in this game, and not just by going to the free throw line, but by disrupting the tempo of Hayti.
And being able to rest when they're at the free throw line.
Yes.
They do not have a lot of bench. Knocks it down. 28-25, 7:45 to go in this second quarter.
John Smith leads Puxico with 8 points. Cooper with a nice move down the lane.
Smith out front for Puxico. Hamilton's on him. Hayti's gone to man to try to shut down the three-point plays.
You see Gilmer out overplaying Hahn. He's not going to let him shoot the three.
Well, I think that's smart coaching there on Philip Taylor's part. Puxico's going to live and die by the three and the free throw line.
There's
Allison
Cooper
with the
out.
ball.
Playing out to Allison, had the shot, gave it up.
That's good ball movement by Puxico. Puxico fans are getting awful anxious, and I don't know why they're not happy. You're
waiting
disrupting
for good shots. There's Smith with a set shot.
You're disrupting what Hayti wants, a very fast-paced game.
I think that's exactly what Puxico should be doing.
Oh. And especially against a team playing man-to-man, that when you want them to play zone against you, and you can handle the ball like that, now have a turnover and at least get a shot, and it was a good shot.
Yeah.
Hamilton for three, scores it.
He knocks it down his head. That's his second three of the game. He now has 8 points.
Hayti on top by 8 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That's the fifth three by Hayti. We talked about Puxico being a three-point shooting team. Hayti's made 5.
But what's Puxico playing?
They're playing a zone.
Yeah.
So Hayti's taking what they're giving.
Hayti is going in and dishing the ball back out to the three-point shooter on the perimeter. And that's what you do against the zone. You take it in as far as you can. If you can't get the drive, get it back out to your people that can make it on three. Doesn't take but about 3 or 4 of those. Next thing you know, the middle's open.
Foul by Gilmer, his first 17th foul. So Puxico now goes in the bonus. Matt Allison to the line for 1-on-1. Misses the first. Hayti pummels the ball out of bounds. Couldn't get the rebound clean. That was
Luster off his
Andrew
fingertip.
Luster. He wasn't being challenged. It just fell off his hands. Smith underneath with a little fadeaway. Can't get it to go. Luster clears it. Hayti's going to run.
Gilmer out front with the ball for Hayti.
Over to Hamilton, down to Luster, and he can't control it. Gets it back in, back to Smith.
Nice pass down there. He just couldn't catch it.
Yeah. He's had some hands problems right now.
Presbury with a...
Smith drove the lane, and Cooper was there, and there was a collision. Smith fell back. Cooper didn't. Cooper, nice drive to the bucket. He might have had a little shuffle out front, but he got a nice drive to the bucket for 2. He now has 8 points.
I noticed no one stood there for the charge.
No.
10-point lead by Hayti. We've got a timeout on the floor with 4:44 to go in this second quarter. 35-25, Hayti on top of Puxico. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Terry, Hayti has taken their time and built this lead up to 10 now.
And Puxico needs to know that they're not going to make it back with one trip down the floor. Which means, and what I'm saying is, they can't go down and start jacking up threes, just thinking that they have to score 10 points in 2 minutes. So they got 2.5 quarters left. They need to get the tempo controlled, and of course get to the free throw line and make the threes. It's a tall order for them because Hayti just has that much talent, and plus Hayti is going to be running so many people in, and Puxico's bench is thin.
Well, I would say this: Puxico does better from the three-point line. They're going inside and they're not getting much of a shot. They're getting it blocked. If they've got that three, they need to take it. I don't think they need to rush it.
No.
I don't mean that. I mean,
No.
they got a lot of time to go in the game. But they got that three. They definitely need to take it.
Oh, yes. That's their game.
It is. That and the free throw line.
Now, my point was that they don't need to be in any big
right,
hurry.
Right. I totally agree.
But if they get the three-point shot, if Hahn or Allison or Smith has an open three-pointer, or McClure, they need to take it.
See,
There's
Smith's
Smith back inside.
there.
Does get it. McClure with a nice putback.
Yes. That's the first putback they've had. Because Hayti has been dominating the boards, one shot and out.
Terry McClure now has 7 points. Puxico is kind of daring Hayti to shoot threes. Hayti may take them up. But not
Hamilton
going to be
on
Jones.
drive.
Hamilton down the lane and a nice floater.
10-point lead again with 4 minutes to go in the second period. 37-27, Hayti on top of Puxico.
Hamilton leads all scores with 10.
Got a nice game going. Pat Allison with the ball out front. Smith to Hahn to Allison.
Allison down like.
Oh, did you notice that pass between the legs of
right between
Cooper?
Cooper's legs, and got it to Crane, but then it was knocked out of bounds.
Did you see that, Kim? Kim got that on film. She's shaking yes.
Well, that was the biggest space down there.
McClure with the ball out to Allison. Hayti just keeps making that offense start. They just keep taking it out.
Yeah, they're starting about 3 or 4 feet outside the three-point line.
Yes. They like to start right on the three-point lane, but they're not there now.
Smith had a look at it. A nice drive down the bucket and
a
charge.
Taking the charge foul that time was Domestic Gooden. Great defense. Coming in for Puxico is Donner. Going out is Smith. Smith with his first foul. Third team foul.
I think Smith needs a breather, and
3 minutes to go in this first half of play.
Sean Jones content not to push the batter. Puxico's packing that zone back.
Yes.
They're just now getting somebody out to the free throw line. Sean Jones will try the three.
He misses.
It's
Gooden
off.
with the rebound.
Hamilton will shoot. He'll shoot it from the free throw line. And it goes over the back of McClure.
McClure go to line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 2:33 to go in this first quarter, or second quarter, I should say. 37-27. Second foul on Hamilton.
Team eighth, and McClure will go to the line. McClure had good position. Hamilton just went over his back.
Smith back into the game. Going out is Donner for the Puxico Indians.
McClure has 7 points. 1-3. Second time tonight we've seen that. Possession arrow to Hayti. It's not on the same goal, on the same basket. Second time
same
we've seen
side.
the ball on the same side.
Yes.
We've seen the ball lodged in the basket. Hayti slowing the pace a little bit. Cooper clears out a path.
Puxico with the ball. They need to make a run here right before half. They're down by 10. McClure with the ball to Allison. Allison to Smith. To Allison.
You know, Cooper drives the lane with about 4 people on. They're kind of like a bush hog action. You just see things just fall away.
Puxico got that shot off that time, missed, and got the rebound. It's one of the few offensive rebounds they've got tonight. Allison with the ball, gives it to Smith. They're in a weed. Smith goes inside, gets fouled.
Fouls on Cooper. His second. Smith will go to the line for 2. A lot of motion on Puxico's part that time to get their offense a little bit closer and finally got in where Smith could drive. That can be effective, but it's hard to do it, sustain that for a long period.
Vaughn in for Cooper for Hayti. Smith could get a date. Short.
A little short. McClure gets hand on the ball, but can't handle it. Presbury pulls up. Hahn tries to steal, can't make the steal.
Good hustle on Hahn's part.
Allison comes up from behind and takes it away from Gooden. Allison will trigger the offense from the point. Steal by Vaughn. Getting a little ragged. McClure corrals the rebound. See who they call this one on. They called on Presbury. Thought they might call a blocking foul on McClure. It was a pretty good pick, he said.
58 seconds to go in this second quarter, 37-28. Matt Allison to the line. What is he, 0 for 1 tonight?
He's 0 for 1. He missed the front end of 1-on-1.
Missed the front.
That's unusual. He's missed his first two, the same as Smith did. Makes the second.
8-point game. Hayti on top.
Puxico's still hanging in there.
Oh, yes.
Puxico fans are calling for the walk, and I think they might be right.
Smith with the ball with 40 seconds to go.
Allison to the free throw line, out to Hahn in the corner. He doesn't have the open shot. Allison out front.
Allison thought about it. Hahn for 3,
Hahn,
gets it blocked.
Skies up by Hamilton. Long pass to Gooden. Blocking foul.
Good call.
Good call.
.22 seconds to go in this first half. 37-29. Hayti on top. Gooden to the line to shoot 2.
And that could be a costly foul on Puxico. That was Matt Allison's third foul. Gooden misses the first of 2.
Allison out. In for him is Donner.
Gooden has 6 in the game. This is his first trip to the line. Makes the second. And it's a 9-point game. Gooden's got 7 in the game. 20 seconds left in the first half. Donner gets it across the midcourt stripe. Hayti pressing the ball hard. And Smith throws it away. 8 seconds left for Hayti to get the ball down the court. They're about 3 quarters down the court. Presbury will take it down. Gooden from the corner. Three-pointer's no good. Crane with the rebound. Then it's 38-29 at the end of the first half in favor of the first-seeded Hayti Indians over the 12th seed Puxico Indians.
Well, we're going to take a break. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Hey, Bob. Yeah, have you disinfected the area? Good. Now make a 3-inch incision between the 4th and 5th abdominal muscles.
Shouldn't you be doing this?
It's really straightforward. Listen, I gotta go, Bob. I'll talk to you later.
Making important financial decisions on your own doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones prefers meeting clients face-to-face. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Well, you've been watching the Bloomfield cheerleaders here at half, and I tell you what, Terry, the fans have been treated to one of the best teams in the area.
They sure have. And again, always at this tournament, the cheerleaders always put on a great show, and we can't say enough about the cheerleaders, their sponsors. Like the players, they're sacrificing their Christmas vacation to be here. And I say sacrifice. I don't know if they're really sacrificing it because they don't believe that it's a sacrifice. They're doing it because they like it.
Well, let's go over the first half stats, and we're going to talk to Bill Pippins, Jr. here in just a minute.
Okay.
Before we go back to play.
Okay, for Puxico Indians, they're led by John Smith with 9 points. Kenny McClure has 7. Jay Hahn has 6 on 2 threes. Matt Allison has 5, but he's picked up 3 costly fouls. And David Crane has 2 points for the 29. They got the free throw line like they needed to. They only converted 8 of them. They probably could have been in a lot better shape if they were shooting a little bit better from the line. For Hayti with 38 points, they're led by George Hamilton with 10, William Cooper with 9, Denzel Presbury and Domestic Gooden each have 7, and Jerome Covington with 5. They only went to the line 3 times. They converted 1. But they have a comfortable 9-point lead at halftime. It was a fast scoring pace in the first quarter. It was 28-23 after 1 quarter, but both teams slowed down with Hayti winning the second quarter 10-6. But it's kind of been the game we expected. Hayti that deserves the number 1 seed. They're may be the best team in the tournament. I don't know. Donovan may have something to say about that, and Malden may have something to say about that.
We'll find out.
That's why they play the games. But, again, 38-29, and Hayti's playing the game they want to play.
Well, we're going to take a short break. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Glen St. Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas, and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place. A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment, great instructors,
and convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, we're back, and we've got a very special guest with us, Bill Pippins, Jr. He's with the Stoddard County Sheriff's Reserve. And what a fine job that all the Stoddard County officials come together to pull this tournament off every year. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, Bill.
Absolutely, we agree. You know, it's kind of a showcase for the Christmas time up here. And the main thing we want to do is to make sure that they have good security up here at the ball game. We've got 7 active Sheriff's Reserve members that not only do security work here at the ball games, but we even go over to Essex over at Richland. Since they don't have their own town police, we get to go over there and help them with all their ball games. And then we do special assignments for the Stoddard County Sheriff's Office whenever they need our help also.
Well, you guys are always active. You're out directing traffic whenever there's accidents, whenever there's storm damage, and you all do a great volunteer job and service for the citizens of Stoddard County. And we just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Bill. We enjoy doing it, or we wouldn't be out there. And like I said, growing up in Stoddard County, it's kind of close to my heart to be able to make sure that everybody is safe and secure. After being 9 years or 11 and a half years as the 911 director, I got to know a lot of people in the county, and they came to where they depended on people like the Sheriff's Reserve to help them out in times of crisis, so we're glad to be here.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Single white female, enjoy shopping, long walks, and cuddling. Will you marry me?
Invest Investing with someone you've never met doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones opens offices in our clients' neighborhoods, so you can get investment advice from someone you actually know. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Welcome back to the second half action of tonight's first game of the semifinals in the championship bracket. Hayti Indians, Puxico Indians. The winner takes on the winner of the Doniphan Malden game for the championship of the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Allen Christian, A-Plus Medical Equipment, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Historic Downtown Dexter Merchants, and the attorneys Todd Welch and Parker of Malden, and also Glenn Sain of Rector Piggott and Paragould, Arkansas. Terry McVeigh bringing you the play-by-play action. I'm Bill Hampton along with Kim Stokes on camera. Hope you're enjoying this game.
Puxico starts the second half with the ball. Hayti stays in the random man. I expect Hayti to start try to start the second half like they did the game with the Bombers flying. They scored 28 points in the first quarter. Of course, they gave up 23, but I expect the second half to start that way, or Hayti to try to get in that pace.
Well, 28-23, Hayti doesn't care. They're ahead.
That's right.
As long as we're ahead and we got the ball, we could care less. Look at that takeaway.
There's a steal by Hamilton, and he scores an easy two. He's leading scorer with 12 in the game.
Quick hands, didn't reach, didn't grab.
Nope.
Ball came in front of him, and he took advantage. Hahn in the corner, tried to get it inside to McClure. Ball batted out by Gooden. I knew who it was. I just couldn't get it out of my mouth. Folks, if you can't tell we enjoy bringing you these games, you just need to stop by our booth sometime. Terry McVeigh's attorney down at Kennett, and get his expertise in basketball like this. We feel very fortunate. He and Terry Turlington called 8 of the first-round games, the first 2 nights, and we really appreciate their bringing us great basketball commentary.
Nice feed underneath the McClure. They get the ball. They worked the ball well. They took their time, got the ball down on the low post. The Crane McClure comes in on the weak side for a layup. And Puxico staying in the zone.
Presbury skipped to him. Gooden from the corner. Puts it up. Will not go. Cooper with the rebound. Blocked
by McClure.
Yeah.
That'll give them a little boost.
Taken away by Allison.
Allison going to take it all the way.
He
Jones
stops.
And loses the ball. That's been a little
I
perspiration.
think it was
knocked out.
Yeah, I think is that 23 there?
Yeah,
yes.
Sean Jones.
Yep. I think he got a piece of it, knocked it out.
He got back in a hurry and knocked the ball out. Smith underneath is going to try to go to the line again. And he will. Shoot 2.
You said it earlier in the game that this is Puxico's game, the 3-point and the free throw line. And anytime they can slow the game down and doing what they're doing, it's going to help their cause because, one, they don't go deep on the bench as deep as Hayti. Hayti can go in and out, in and out, in and out, and go all night. But Puxico can't get in that running game. They'll wear out.
Puxico has to have to take their chances the rest. I believe they've only played six players tonight. Donner has come off the bench for a few minutes, but not very many. So they basically had the same 5 out there. Smith makes 1 of 2. He now has 10 points. And it's down to an 8-point lead. Nice anticipation by Smith. He saw the pass coming. He's like a defensive back on that, watching the quarterback's eyes.
That would have been a great opportunity for Smith to go right to the free throw line and stop and see what took place. Either somebody's open down low or stop and shoot that 15-foot jump shot, which he is very capable of doing and knocking it down.
Hamilton out front gets by Smith. McClure with the rebound. Smith all the way to the basket. He goes around Cooper all the way to the basket. He now has 12, and it's a 6-point game.
Young man's playing hard, isn't he?
Hayti has not come out smoking. They've only scored 2 points in this quarter. Now they're going to get it to Cooper, who goes down the lane. He'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2.
McClure looks like he's jammed a thumb here. I hope he hasn't. He's sure holding that right hand.
Foul's on McClure, his first, team first. He sure is holding it like he jammed it.
Yep.
Just want to get a little medical attention. Donner comes in the game. And there's a little height differential. Donner at a 5'9" senior takes the first position on the block instead of a 6'4". Cooper misses the first 2. It's his first trip to the line. Cooper has 9 points on the game. Cooper has some good skills. He has good feet. He has good soft hands and has a good touch with the ball. And just as I say that, as usual, they miss them both. I'm not going to compliment anybody's free throw shooting for the rest of the night.
Josh Dowdy will give you some money if you'll keep doing that. Smith with the ball, goes inside against Cooper. Spin move, makes it. Boy, Smith has really gotten active in this second half. 40-36 with
he now has 14 points.
Yeah, 4:35 to go.
Back to Cooper, blocked by Smith.
I'm telling you, Smith is getting dominating.
6'1" Smith blocks, and they throw the ball away. Back down to Cooper underneath, and he lays it in.
42-36, 4:20 to go.
That would have been a big turnaround for Puxico if they could have gone down and scored, especially after John Smith blocks the big man Cooper. That would have given them a big lift, but still they're only down by 6.
Working with McClure on the sideline, I see his hand. Looks like he's got it moving pretty good, so hopefully he'll be back in.
That thumb doesn't look like it's moving much.
No, that's very important on the shot.
Yeah.
We've got to have all.
Yeah, opposable thumbs help. You know, cows aren't very good shooters.
No.
Donner underneath. Nice ball by Donner. Good hustle by Donner. He knocks it away, but Hayti gets it back. Hamilton pulls it up. He's going to set the offense. Good hustle by Donner underneath.
Gooden from the baseline knocks it down.
That's not a very long shot, but that's not a very easy shot either.
No, it's not, especially left-handed and on that side and underneath the bucket.
Yeah, and turning around and shooting.
Nice shot. Smith out front with the ball. We're under 3 minutes to go in this third period. 44-36. Hayti on top by 8. Smith for 3. Short. Presbury has it.
Crane got a little. Smith comes back again. Smith is.
Oh, this young man is everywhere this quarter.
Smith is trying to put his team on his back.
McClure's coming back in the game. He's not moving that right arm very much, is he?
No, he's not.
That doesn't look good.
He replaces Donner. Donner gave him a couple of pretty good minutes.
Yes, he did.
High energy minutes. Hamilton for 3, short. Hamilton skies for the rebound, knocks it back in, and recovered by Hahn. Presbury pressured Allison. Allison stepped on the end line. Hayty's ball underneath their basket. Hamilton will key it in. Try a tip underneath, knocked out of bounds by Puxico Smith. He and Gooden were battling for the ball. Hamilton again will throw the ball in underneath the basket from the left side. Presbury out front. Hamilton again for a 3 from the corner. string music, as Joe Dean used to say.
11-point lead now by Hayti with 2:05 to go in the third quarter.
That's the third three by Hamilton. He now has 15 points to lead all scorers. Smith, the leading scorer for Puxico, with 14, handling the ball. Underneath, nice short jumper, and just can't get it to go. He was kind of in between on that shot. He didn't know whether to go for layup or pull up, and didn't have his feet. Good and underneath. Gets his own rebound.
Got his own rebound.
But it comes out to Hahn. Littlest guy on the floor comes up with it. Timeout, Puxico. Take a 30.
With timeout on the floor. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor. Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral framing and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Terry, I just looking at the previous championship games in the program booklet. Hayti has never made it to the final game.
No, they haven't. I noticed that at halftime. Puxico, I believe, last one in 1989.
And they won it over Malden, 66-65.
And they won. They won the first tournament held.
Doc Dunn was a coach. Beat Clarkton 92-62. And Puxico has been there before. Hayti has not. Malden and Doniphan have both been there the last 2 years. Doniphan winning in 2005, 55-48 over Malden, and then last year Malden over Doniphan, 66-61. Puxico needs a bucket. They trail by 11, 1:20 to go in this third period.
Allison with the ball. He has not scored this half. McClure for three. Can't get it to go. It's off of good and out of bounds. Back to Puxico underneath the basket. It's a good soft shot that McClure has from the outside. He almost got that one to bounce in.
He's still moving those fingers on that right hand, so that's a good sign.
Allison for three. God, didn't. Smith with the rebound, 6-1. Can't get it to go. He'll go to the line again.
Well, this Smith has played a third quarter, hasn't he?
He sure has. He has 5 in the quarter, 14 in the game.
I mean, he's been on both ends of the court, rebounding.
Making steals, deflecting passes.
Yes.
His 15th free throw attempt, if I'm counting right. And he hits them both.
Puxico back to 9 with a minute to go in the quarter. Oh,
Cooper
nice
with a
dish.
nice dish. Presbury can't finish, and Hahn, the shortest man on the court again, comes down with the ball. Allison drives, pulls back wisely. McClure again from three. A little bit long. That's where you get your position. Allison, at 5'9", had position and forced the foul. Presbury goes over his back and commits his third foul. Probably the most important aspect of rebounding is getting position. If you can do that and make your body wide, you're going to get a lot of rebounds. You look in the history of great rebounders like Charles Barkley and Wes Unseld. Even though they were listed at 6'8" or 6'9", they were probably closer to 6'4", and they were two of the greatest rebounders in the history of the game.
Well, they just blocked out.
They had good techniques and knew how to rebound, and they wanted the ball.
3 seconds.
Presbury down the lane, and with 2.9 seconds, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
47-38, 2.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Puxico needed that bucket, didn't get it.
And then with 3 seconds left, they commit a foul. It's first foul on Hahn. Only his second team foul at the half. Presbury misses. He's 0 for 2 from the line. He has 7 points in the game. Hasn't scored since the first quarter. Short on that one. It's out of bounds to Hayti with 1.3. They'll have time to get in and get set for a shot. Cooper, he'll take the 3 just off the rim.
Fourth quarter ends with the Hayti Indians 47, Puxico Indians 38. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Glen St. Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, Terry, they got 8 minutes to go. Puxico's still in the game.
Well, you know, if you say enough things, sometimes you're right, but if you say enough things, lots of times you're going to be wrong. At the first of the third quarter, I predicted Hayti was going to come out with the same type of style and try to do the same thing that they did start the game with a lot of points, a lot of up-tempo. They didn't do that, and I believe a lot of credit from that goes to Puxico. They were able to control the game a little bit more. Both teams just scored 9 points in that quarter, so the scoring pace has slowed down. The intensity hasn't.
No. Don't tell John Smith the intensity slowed down, because I guarantee you that young man is.
I said the intensity has not slowed down. It's a 9-point deficit, and he's a lot of the reason that it's only 9.
Yes, he has really played hard. We have been treated to some fine basketball during this entire tournament, but today's games have just been unbelievable. And that Donovan Malden game could be even as good as any of them played so far. Donovan's playing awful well.
The first 2 days, I thought Donovan showed the best, looked like the best team out there. Now Hayti might be different. Again, Malden might show them different. Malden's the defending champion. They don't want to, they want to still be a defending champion. They're not going to give that up very easily. Allison had the three, gave it up into Smith underneath. He gets a pump fake and gets two.
I tell you, this young man has been impressive.
He has 18 in the game. He's the leading scorer. 7-point deficit. Hayti is in no hurry to get the ball up the court. Hamilton into Cooper, who spins, shoots. No good. Gooden with the rebound. He puts it up and in. Nice putback by Domestic Gooden. He now has 11 in the game.
You notice the quickness of Hayti when the ball goes up. If it's missed, how quick they're in there to keep the ball alive and tip it around.
Puxico is going into almost a four-corner offense, where they spread the floor and have their postman out on the baseline. It opens up the court and allows the drives by the guards, but it wasn't successful that time.
Matt Allison missed that jumper. Had a good look at it. McClure with the foul on Cooper.
Cooper made a nice head and ball fake. Got McClure up in the air, and McClure the laws of gravity finally came into effect. McClure came down. That's McClure's second. Cooper will go to the line for two. He's 0 for 2 for the line. I won't brag on him this time. And that looked like a good shot.
Donner in for McClure. Also in for Hayti is Simmons.
I think that's the first time we've seen him tonight.
No, he's been in.
Has been one time
before.
For a short period. That's right, in the second quarter. Cooper makes them both.
Good soft shot.
Had nothing but net on either time.
6.5 to go in the game.
Leads extended to 11. Allison drives the lane, gets to the line. Foul's going to be on Bernard Simmons, his first. Allison hasn't scored in this half. He has 5 points for the game, 1 for 3 from the line. Conlon makes the first. That brings it back to a 10-point deficit. McClure back in the game for Donner. Allison makes them both, brings it back to 9. Puxico can't trade baskets with Hayti this half. They were down by 9. Underneath the Hamilton, nice pass by Cooper. He drew the zone defense around him. Hamilton got on the baseline, and Cooper got it to him for the easy lay-in. That gives Hamilton 17 for the game. Leading
nice
score
game
for Hayti.
Yep. Allison wanted to take it one-on-one against Hamilton. We got a double dribble. Timeout on the floor with 5.5 minutes to go. Hayti on top of Puxico, 53-42. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
Been a very fast-paced game.
Yes, it seems to have slowed down some. Obviously, the scoring slowed down tremendously because Hayti, neither team has scored equaled the first quarter in the last 2.5 quarters. They haven't equaled their scoring totals in the first quarter because Hayti had 28 in the first and Puxico 23. And since then, Puxico scored 19 and Hayti had scored 25. But Puxico's packed back in the zone, and Hayti is not. To Hayti's credit, they have an 11-point lead, and if time's running off the clock, that's their friend.
Yep.
And if Puxico is packed back in the zone, Hayti is going to take time off the clock. Now, it looks like Puxico is going to come out and pressure the ball. That's probably what they have to do with this much time left and an 11-point deficit. This is going to be difficult for Puxico. They have the same guys on the floor, been out there most of the time, and Hayty's been able to rest their players much more. Puxico's out in a man-to-man. They're going to pressure the ball, try to create some turnovers.
Nice fake that time by Cooper.
Cooper with the rebound and the putback, can't get it to go, and he goes over the back of McClure. That's Cooper's third. McClure had good position. It's only the 5th foul on Hayti.
5 minutes to go in the game. Puxico needs to put together a run right here.
They can't have very many empty trips.
Nope. They've got to have some stops at the other end. But right now, their main focus is scoring.
Smith's going to drive. I think I was going to close my eyes and told you that. That he was going to be aggressive and get the ball on the backboard and try to make a three-pointer or at least try to get the line. It didn't work that time, but it's worked most of the night for him. Five-second call. Good defense, but John Smith on George Hamilton. He guarded him closely for 5 seconds and created the turnover.
Allison out front with the ball into Crane. It's at the Hahn.
Allison chases down the corner, shoots the three, and knocks it down. Ball gets away from him. He chases down the corner, just turns around and throws it in.
It's like passing it to yourself.
Josh Dowdy wanted full court pressure, and his team was dropping back in the half court.
We got up.
Charging foul. Charging foul on Presbury. Denzel Presbury commits his 4th foul.
53-45, 3:45 to go in this game. Puxico is trying to put together a run. They've just made a 3 and then got to stop, and that's what they had to do.
Hayti up by 8, and they're going to pressure. It looks like the Diamond won with Cooper playing safety. It slows Puxico down to call timeout. I think they were getting ready to get a 10-second call. Wait a minute. Officials are conferring. Timeout was called before the foul.
Well, Coach Dowdy was anticipating a 10-second call, and he was trying to save a turnover because they need every possession, like you said a while ago. They need to score on just about every possession. Now, the thing I don't understand about the basketball just like that, let's say I was 9 seconds. To me, when you get the ball out, you've got 1 second to get in your front court.
Yes.
But they start over now.
They start over. That's
so essentially they're going to have 19 seconds to get the ball in the front court.
Well, and to me it's kind of like being able to call a timeout laying on the floor. You made a bad play. You probably made a bad play to get on the floor with the ball, and then you call a timeout. And so you're rewarded by getting the ball out of bounds. It's the same thing. You're having trouble getting the ball up the court. Hayti plays good defense. Now you get the ball at half court with 10 seconds to get it back across the 10-second line. Crane underneath draws the foul on Cooper. That's Cooper's fourth.
Cooper's not happy with himself on that.
I guess the only trade-off in that situation we're talking about is that you do have to burn a timeout, and those are limited. But it does seem to give you a reward for not making the right play.
Crane to the line. Knocks the first one down.
He now has 3 for the game. That foul on William Cooper was his fourth with 3:24 left in the game. He's still in the game. And rattles the second one in.
6-point game. Closest Puxico's been in some time. 3:20 to go.
Puxico pressuring the ball out front. Crane on the
Cooper inside, can't get it to go.
McClure, good defense by McClure against Cooper. Smith will go to the basket. Nice drive to the basket. 2 good things happened there. Smith makes a nice drive to the basket. He almost gets the chance for the 3-point play, but Allison gave himself up to set a pick on Cooper's man. It was a pick he got slammed into, but it freed Smith up.
And you notice Coach Dowdy, what he did? He called Allison over and patted him on the rear, said, nice pick.
And it was.
Well, if they could have got that to go in this free throw.
Smith makes the first.
3:06 with 53-48. We're getting ready to have a barn burner right here.
Foul on Jerome Covington. That's his third, teammate. Smith makes them both. Smith made his last 5 free throw attempts. Clutch player. Smith guarding Hamilton out front. Hamilton breaks the press to the line, floats it in. That was a nice play by George Hamilton.
Well, if McClure could have turned around and stood still, he had to charge.
Yeah.
Covington undercut.
Jerome Covington was a little too aggressive on that.
Yep.
He now has 4 fouls. 19 fouls on Hayti. The next foul will give him the double bonus. Puxico only has 3 fouls. Both of those numbers could be significant in the next 2:48. Smith is clutch. He's now made 6 in a row.
Philip Taylor and Josh Dowdy, I tell you, they're both working, aren't they?
They sure are. 22 for Smith in the game.
4-point lead by Hayti, 2:45 to go. Winner advances to the championship game.
Good and flat-footed set shot. It doesn't go. Crane with the rebound. 4-point deficit, 2:30 left in the game. Allison bringing the ball up in a hurry.
This kid is unconscious.
23
he
for
is
the game.
Unconscious.
Timeout, Hayti.
Hayti calls timeout with 2:27 to go. John Smith has got one great game going for the Puxico Indians. I tell you, he has played a career game.
He has 24 in the game,
wow.
And 8 of those have been in the last quarter. 8 in the last quarter, 15 in this half.
He is on fire.
They've they've been down by 9 points ever since the first quarter, just about. They were down by 5 in the first quarter. Deficit got up to 10 or 11, but mostly it's been 9 points. And now they're down to 2. This is as close as they've been since early in the second quarter.
Yep. Well, while we got a break in the action, let's tell you, you're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
she turned around and left the cave, and I'm standing there by the pool of water alone, and it just brought up a whole bunch of issues that...
W tym piórze nie ma atramentu.
What?
I wtedy możemy zacząć dopiero pracować.
Using a broker you can't understand doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones speaks in the language you can understand. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. For the Edward Jones office nearest you, call 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
Well, Terry, I tell you that we have been treated to some basketball tonight.
There has not been a bad game.
Oh, my goodness. You could have said, okay, I'd like this to happen and that to happen. You couldn't write it up any better than it's been played out.
Kennett gets beat by buzzer beater by Twin Rivers. The South Penn Bernie game was just an unbelievable game. Mauricio Clay put on the best individual performance in the tournament.
Yes.
I believe he had 24 or 27, and he just rimmed out a three-pointer at the buzzer that would have won for them.
And Smith and Owens aren't too far behind him.
Smith
tonight and Jake Owens from Bernie. Boy, we've seen some great individual play tonight, also team play. Presbury with the ball. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this game.
Puxico still pressuring. They started pressuring at about the 5:30 mark. Crane's out front, 6'4" Crane's out on the wing, and Hayti throws it away. The Puxico pressure has gotten to them.
I'll tell you what, Puxico has fought their way back in this game, have got a chance at winning this thing. 1:51 to go. Hayti on top by 2, 55-53.
And it looks like what Coach Dowdy did is that he played the zone. He had the rest of his players. He played the zone for up until there were 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Hahn for three.
Just off a rebound by Hamilton. Gooden was ahead of the pack. Hamilton didn't see him. Out of bounds off of Puxico.
Hamilton saw him. Hamilton shook his head no. He knew it would be a chancy pass, and they've thrown the ball away too much here at the end of the game. He just shook his head no.
I think that was a wise
very
move
wise move.
They're still ahead.
Covington with the ball. Inside the big Cooper, and we got a push foul. Foul's going to be against McClure.
That's only the fourth team foul.
Third foul on McClure. We're down to 1:25 to go in the game.
Steal by McClure and closes it out of bounds. Steal by Crane, and it goes through Smith's legs out of bounds.
Maybe the only mistake he's made tonight, other than the 3 or 4 free throws he's missed.
Again, Puxico's putting a lot of pressure on. Hahn steals the ball. Gets it up to Allison. Down the lane, no good. McClure put up, no good. A rebound underneath by Covington.
1 minute to go.
Puxico missed the chance. Covington gets it underneath the Cooper. Spin move. Lays it up, no good. Foul on McClure. That's McClure's fourth. Covington will shoot 2. He's 2 for 4 from the line. As we said a few minutes ago, he has a good shot.
What a game.
Calmly puts it down.
I'm watching Al Jackson. He is as nervous as you thought he was the head coach. Cooper hits both of them. We've got a timeout with 58.5 seconds to go. This will be the last time we will take it back to our station. You're watching the 51st Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on YHC TV.
Single white female, enjoy shopping, long walks, and cuddling. Will you marry me?
Investing with someone you've never met doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones opens offices in our clients' neighborhoods, so you can get investment advice from someone you actually know. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Well, Terry, both teams have played very hard, but Puxico was out of the game, and they fought their way back in it just by defense and determination.
Here's what I think Coach Dowdy did. He knows he has a thin bench. He's only played 6 players tonight, and Donner has not played that many minutes. So he's basically had 5 guys play this whole game. In the second half, or starting from the second quarter, all the way through the second half, he played that 2-3 zone, a passing 2-3 zone, where his players were basically resting on defense, but they kept the game within 9. Then at the 5:30 mark of the fourth quarter, with him down by 9, they start pressuring the ball man to man and started creating turnovers. And because had he done that earlier, they'd probably be gassed by now. But they still have some legs, and this is still going to be a game. This last minute's going to be great.
Well, Puxico needs to score. It's a 2-possession game. Matt Allison in for a jump shot. Will not go. Rebound by Crane. Hahn for 3.
That's long.
Won't go.
Rebound good.
40 seconds.
Good. Fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Off Puxico.
Oh, they call it off of Puxico. Gooden was out of control and went to the ground. I think the official may have gotten it right. I think it did hit Allison's foot.
He had a better look at it than we did.
He was right on top of it. He was in position to make it. Gooden with the rebound. Presbury trying to get it put back in, and a hard foul by Crane.
I will say this, when Crane went in, Covington did not make the shot.
I don't think he got his arms above his shoulder.
Crane's hurt.
Yeah, he got up. That was a hard foul,
yes.
But it certainly wasn't an intentionally hard foul. He was coming in hard, and it just happened to fall that way.
Covington for 2. Makes his first one.
Conley makes the first. That's his first trip to the line. He now has 6 points. Gives Hayti a 5-point lead. It's going to at least a 2-possession game. Hayti drops two guys back. Hahn was back in the corner trying to snowbird, but Hayti caught him. Covington makes 1 of 2. Here comes Smith down the court. It's a 5-point game, 2 possession. Less than 30 seconds left. Smith to the line, and he makes the ball. That's about 26 for Smith.
58-55.
3-point game with 20 seconds to go. Covington gets trapped, and the foul was called on Crane.
Crane second.
Team seventh. That'll send Covington to the line for a 1-on-1. 19.5 seconds to go.
Timeout called by Puxico. We're going to keep it here with 19.5 seconds to go. Covington's to the line. What did he do last time at the line?
He was 1 out of 2. He made the first one, made him look like a good-looking shot. Came up a little bit short on the second one.
He's going to be shooting a 1-and-1. The next foul on Puxico.
He's shooting 1-and-1 now.
Shooting 1-and-1. Okay. He misses. Puxico's got plenty of time to go down, but they're going to need the three if they take too much time.
Yeah,
if he makes both of them, or if he makes one or makes both, they've got time to make a two if they can get it.
They're
going to
have to get the ball down the court in a hurry and make either the two or the three. They don't have to do a three, but they're just going to have to do it in a big hurry. Of course, the minute the Hayti inbounds the ball, they'll be fouling again to put them back on the line.
Well, I guarantee you one thing: the people have been treated to some basketball at Bloomfield during this tournament. It doesn't get any better than this. I am excited. About like old Ernie Banks, let's play two. Let's just go ahead and play them again.
Let's play 6 tonight.
Well, let's play 6. Let's play 12.
Let's play 12.
Just double it up.
Let's just double up.
Referees may say no.
Covington takes his time, bounces, misses.
Puxico has it.
Smith's going to go down the court. He's going to pull up. They're going to set up. Crane to Hahn in the corner. Hahn again was hiding back in that corner. They're going to go for the three-point shot. McClure off the side of the back. That's a two-pointer. Looks like Hayti is going to come out with it. McClure had a good shot. It came off the side of the backboard. He came in and put it up again, but he was in a little bit, and that would have just been a two-pointer. Coach Dowdy is now going to clear his bench, get some players to say they were in the semifinal game of the Bloomfield tournament. 1.5 left in the game. Covington will be at the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
Puxico still has a chance.
They're still a miracle.
If he misses this free throw and Puxico gets the ball, they throw it in.
If he misses the free throw out to Allison about three-quarter and throws it up, he misses it again. And that's about all they could do.
Well, after we got all that set up, it didn't work out. 58-55, Puxico Indians advance for the first time ever the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament Finals with a win. A hard fought and a great effort by the Puxico Indians. They will play in the third place game. They will play the loser of the Malden Donovan. Hayti will play the winner for the championship game. We're going to take a short break and get the final stats figured up for you. We'll be right back in a minute. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place. A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment, great instructors,
and convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, Terry, our fans have been treated to a great game.
Well, there's been 5 games, 5 great ones tonight. It was a really good game. Puxico did everything they could to win that game. And what I mean by that is after the first quarter, which was a frantic first quarter, with the 28-23 score at the first quarter, Puxico controlled the tempo of the game. They got back in the zone to slow down the Hayti fast break, and they were able to get the free throw line to break up the flow of the game. So they did everything they could to control the game. They were down by 9 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and then Coach Jowdy drew them out of the out of the zone after they had a chance to kind of rest because they only played 5 players basically. Yep. They pressured the ball and got back in the game and had a chance to win the game. And that, like I said, they did everything they could to win the game except to win the game because they were up against a team that had superior athletes and had probably superior basketball talent, and they were bigger, quicker. Hayti was bigger, quicker, and faster, but Puxico did everything they could to win the game.
Sure did. Well, give us the final stats on the game so we can do the post-game wrap.
Okay, for the Puxico Indians, they were led by John Smith, a tremendous game by Smith with 26 points. Matt Allison's the only other player in double figures with 10. Kenny McClure had 9. Jay Hahn had 6 on 2 first quarter threes, and David Crane had 4 on 2 free throws, 2 big free throws in the fourth quarter for their 55 points. Hayti also only had 5 players score. They were led by their guard George Hamilton, who had 19 points. That included 3 3-pointers. William Cooper, the big center, had 15. That included a 3-pointer by him. Jamestic Gooden chipped in with 11. Denzel Presbury had a 3-pointer as part of his 7 points. And Jerome Covington had 6 points for 58 points for Hayti.
Great game. You called a great game. You look back at it, Puxico did exactly what they had to do. They had to keep the game low in numbers. They didn't need to get into a run-gun 100-point game because they weren't going to win that game. And with the 5 players that they had playing. And Hayti, they did something that nobody else has been able to do. Hayti only had 5 players to score. They've been scoring 8, 9, 10 players a game. So hats off to the Hayti Indians. Hats off to Puxico for playing that type of game. Hats off to Hayti for coming out victorious. And good job, Terry. Terry McVeigh, I'm Bill Lampton, along with Kim Stokes on the camera. Stay tuned for the post-game report following in just a moment.
I'm joined with Coach Taylor here, the Hayti Indians. Congratulations on a great win.
Thank you, sir.
Whoa,
what a game, huh?
Yeah, just another walk in the park, right?
Oh, yeah, I wish. I knew when we got down toward the finals and the semifinals that the teams are going to get better and you got to play well to win. And our kids, they persevered that second half. Puxico can play.
Yeah.
Boy, those kids can shoot the ball, and they played good, solid defense, and they put us on the rope, and luckily we were able to pull it out. So.
Yeah, it was a 9-point ball game at half, and got a little bit closer near the end.
Oh yes, sir. They turned the pressure up a little bit. We made a few bad decisions here and there, but we were able to play through it. The kids, man, they just played hard. I'm so proud of them. I really am.
Yeah, they did a great job down the stretch, especially. 2 real keys in the game, I thought, when you put number 15 on Hahn, he pretty much shut him down the last 3 quarters of the game.
Correct. Denzel, he's so long, and even if he makes a mistake, he can make up for it very easily. And we knew that Hahn was going to be the shooter. He hit, I believe, 3 last night. So
3 big ones.
3 big ones last night, exactly. And so we felt that Denzel would be able to take him and hopefully contain him. I don't know if you can stop him, just try to contain him.
I don't think he scored the last 3 quarters of the game.
I haven't looked at the book yet, but if he didn't, that's good job, Denzel.
I thought that was a real big key.
Yes, sir.
Number 2 was when their big boy, number 23, hurt his thumb.
I didn't really know what happened. He went running off, and I didn't really know what happened. But yeah, I think it really affected him there toward the end. The shot. He hit the side of the backboard on the last one, so it must have really been affecting him.
Yeah, I think it did. I think he missed about 3 threes, and boy.
Yeah, he's a shooter. Yeah, he hit some big ones last night when we were here, and that was one of the things we wanted to work on tonight was contesting the 3.
Yeah.
We wanted to make them try to drive it in, and we thought our athleticism we'd be able to contain if they did drive. And that number 15, I'm not sure what his name is, but he took it to the hole.
I call him Mano Ginobili. I nicknamed him that last night.
Well, he played just like him because he took it to the hole. He took it right to us and got to the free throw line. And I'm just telling you, their whole team, they played really well. They really did. I was impressed.
He had 26 tonight.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah,
sure that's a lot. But he can play. He's a great player.
Well, great game. and now you're right in the driver's seat, right exactly where you wanted to be 4 days ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the championship game. Don't know exactly who you're going to play yet.
We're going to watch the game between Malden and Doniphan, and just try to get a little scouting report and go from there. You know, both those teams play hard. They play well. They shoot the ball. Good hard defense. It ought to be a fun game tomorrow night.
Well, if tonight's game's any indication, it certainly will be fun. Coach Taylor, congratulations.
Thank you,
for
sir.
the Hayti Indians.
Appreciate it.
Coaches Interviews brought to you by Charlie Flanagan, Edward Jones Financial Advisor in Dexter, 573-624-3528.
Now I'm joined with Coach Josh Dowdy of the Puxico Indians, and boy, what a game. What a game. Came up a little bit short tonight, but your kids are playing so well right now. You know, how you feel about them?
Oh my, I couldn't be more proud, honestly. It's so difficult after a loss. We all take them hard, and no matter who you are, you know. But we'll think about this for a while, and it's going to make us a better team. But as far as our progression since that Bernie tournament, which is our first tournament we kick off at the beginning of the year, we've just grown leaps and bounds. You know, Kerry McClure, he wasn't a starter last year, and he came in a little fidgety at the beginning of the year, and he's really asserted himself here over this Christmas tournament. And I know this team's going to expect bigger and better things from him, and he showed that, you know, this tournament. And John Smith, our sophomore, you know, he wasn't a starter as well last year, and he is just taking the bull by the horns, and really, he's just a great dribble penetrator. He can collapse any defense at any time, and just a good talent. And I just have a great mix of kids. You know, I have those 5 guys that play a lot, and you know, we're going to add some depth over time. We got to get those other guys in there to be successful down the stretch. But that's going to take a little bit of time as well, and that's why you have the entire season to work on it.
That's right. That's right. Now you talked about 2 of your players, McClure, the big kid, and I call him Ginobili. Ginobili. Boy, what a game he had. You know, I was telling my son before you got up here that it was just his will. He just was not going to be denied, and he almost carried your team all the way to the promised land.
Yeah, he's definitely a winner. You know, he's an unbelievable talent, not only on the basketball floor, but out on the baseball field as well. He's a great pitcher. He's got that left hand, and you know, his dad thinks a lot of him in the baseball end. I'm trying to convince him that this kid's a pretty good basketball player as well. So, but you know, he like I said, he does a great job breaking any defense down. He's going to have to work on kicking the ball out a little more because we do have some seniors around him that like to shoot that 3, and you know, they like to knock it down, and they can. So again, that's going to take some maturity on John's part. But you know, I love the kid to death, and he's just a gamer. You can tell. You know, it's just like I'm going to the rim, and you're not stopping me. And I love having a kid like that on my squad.
That's exactly what he did tonight.
Yeah.
He ended up with 26 big points, and I thought a couple of key parts of the game. Number one, when they put number 15 on Hahn, pretty much shut him down the last 3 quarters. And then when McClure, the big boy, jammed his thumb, or I don't know if he dislocated it or what, but didn't affect him defensively or on the boards. He played an outstanding game there. But when it came down the stretch and you needed the big 3, he just couldn't shoot it because of the thumb.
Yeah, he's actually had that problem, you know, over the last 3 or 4 games. It's a jam, and he just keeps re-injuring a little bit. And he's used to playing with it. We're not going to make any excuses about it. But, yeah, you know, I don't know if that affected his shot or not. But by the same token, I know he's used to playing in pain. So I don't want to take anything away from Hayti. You know, they did a great job altering, as you mentioned, switching over to Jay, altering a lot of his shots, and closing out on our shooters and Kerry, Jay, and Matt. And that's why we didn't knock down as many threes tonight. You know, I got to give it to them as well. They're a great team. There's a reason they're a #1 seed. But I thought coming in here as a 12 seed and battling them like we did, I think we proved to ourselves and everybody else around us that we're going to be somebody to be reckoned with by the end of the year.
A lot of respect over the last 3 days. Now where do you go?
Well, we've got this game tomorrow night for 3rd place, and 3rd place means something to my team. You know, like I said, we're 12 seeds, so we're going to come back and battle again. You know, I've learned a lot about my team tonight, and I think you learn a lot about your team even more so after a loss. You know, can they come back tomorrow night and compete? It's tough because you think you're going to win the tournament, and you got to take a step back and analyze this. And you know, are we going to come back and play, or are we going to just fold up the tent? Well, I hope and I plan to come back and give Doniphan or Malden a run tomorrow night. And those are 2 class teams as well, so we're going to have our hands full. But it's going to be a good test, and it's going to make us better. Our goal here is to win a district championship again. We just had the first one in 18 years last year, and we're hoping to repeat that this year as well.